Hey, what's up, guys? Getting this thing in super late. I did not do my recap right after the market closed because I was mentally beat and I needed to go get some rest. Said I was going to come back and do it later this afternoon, which I did. And I sat down at the computer 6:30 my time, and my computer, my monitors, and all that stuff were going haywire. Nothing was hooking up right. And I sat here watching YouTube video after YouTube video until I finally fixed it. It's now 10:30 my time, so I just spent 4 hours trying to fix my computer. So I'm completely exhausted again. It's time for me to go to bed anyway. I need to get this recap in, so I'm just going to run through it real fast. I hate it because I had a lot of good stuff I wanted to go over today, but I just don't have the energy left. Mark, I opened up with a couple bad trades, and I kind of fought my way out of it by the end of the day. Got myself back into the green. I long this morning as the first play. A little distracted with some other outside stuff this morning. I think that affected my trading this morning. Long this right here. It wasn't acting right, so I marketed it out. So thankfully kept that one small. That was like a scratch. Excuse me. AOBC was the next play. This is a horrible play also. Shorter right here at the very bottom practically. I let this come all the way to my stop because I didn't think, that's not right. It should be, oh yeah, that is correct, sorry. I didn't think they would come all the way back where they started from. So I was just, they came all the way up here and crawled back over, which is what I expected them to do. So a little surprised that they made it all the way up here and ran. That was why I let them come all the way to my stop. That was AOBC. At this point, I'm getting pretty far in the hole with those two trades. Ren, this was the next play right here, but I played it throughout the day multiple times. So instead of doing it in chronological order, I'm just going to go ahead and show you all the Ren trades all at once, and then go on to the last two tickers. So I had taken Mark and AOBC, which we just covered. This is Ren. Third play I took, shorted it right here, came up, stopped me out. So that's 3 losses. Now I'm for real in the hole. Well, one of those first 3 losses was a scratch. So really, technically, out of those 3 plays, I only have 2 plays right now that are, the max that I'm willing to risk to lose. I have lost that on 2 trades already. So I'm not feeling super hot about things right now, but I collected myself and, I traded pretty well. I tend to do that. I'm happy with myself as far as that goes. When my back's sort of against the wall like that, I can gain my composure and take some really good trades. I took this again on this trend break. You see this trend going up here? I shorted it off of that. Covered right here. This ended up being a huge move. I rode this one past my price target, so I was happy about that. We did curl up right here, but the move continued, so I wanted to get back in on it. We were still in the same trend. Shorted it right here, covered at the very bottom. A little bit later, if you look at a trend coming up this way, so start from here, go up this way, I shorted off the break of that as the last Ren play I took of the day, and that didn't, I was trying to get it to come down here. That one didn't play out, so I covered for a scratch on that one. Last 2 tickers, NCINSY. This was a scratch, pretty much. I shorted it right here. We had a lower high, coming down, but it popped back up, and this was before all of those Ren winds that we just saw, so I'm still a little bit sketchy at this point in the day. I didn't have anything to give them, so I got super tight on the stop. That ended up working out for me in this instance because it would have came and got me, so that's good. And lastly, I'm sorry, that was GCAP. I think I said that was NCINSY. This is GCAP. Last play I took was INSY. Technically, it wasn't the last one I took, but it's the last one we're going to cover in the recap. And I shorted it right here, and I covered right here. So I started off with I was deep in the hole very early today. I have a max loss that I'm willing to take on a trade, and if I take 4 of those with no wins, I am having a really bad day. So take the max loss on one trade, multiply that times 4, and I'm supposed to quit. For the day right there, I was down 3 of those. So one more trade, and I would have been at like maximum pain for myself, which has been a really bad day. But I was able to trade my way out of that whole situation and get back in the green. So pretty proud of the way I fought back on. Again, my back was against the wall on that one. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. No music, no effects on this one. I'm gonna wrap this up. I gotta go to sleep. I will see you guys tomorrow.